And I think we're back online. Let me just synchronize here and see if we're back online. And I think we have sound as well. Let's see. Come on. Reload. I'm gonna probably hear a bit of Nilausception in the background. Okay. I don't know if I have sound, but at least I have the stream back online. Yeah, it works now. All right, so what an absolutely fantastic start for a stream, right? All right, let's do a recap. I let my kids play on the computer for half an hour, and I just knew that there would be something broken. So apparently, my son loves playing with the microphone. So he actually found the off button, which I've never ever pressed. So that's it. Just takes like, all right, one of a million things can be wrong. Let's start from one end, like cables, yes, okay. Muting buttons, but then I was like, all right, isn't there an off button somewhere? Because the equalizer I have there is not working. Didn't light up either. Anyway, so there was no. It was between the mic and the equalizer. So all right, isolated, awesome. That's what happens. Letting a 6-year-old, yes, he's no longer 5, he's now 6, play with the stuff, the computer, and things break. Yeah, the best testers there. All right, well, here we are. Let's just start with the usual thing. What the hell's going on? Why are we here? It's not Friday. Well, we changed our Friday streams to a Thursday stream. So I hope that maybe we'll have some new people coming. Maybe there'll be some other people. There may be some who cannot join, and that's unfortunate. But the important thing, in my humble opinion, is that I can join. So, and I can. I'm not always available on Fridays, and having every Friday dedicated to streaming was actually cutting into my social life quite severely. So we're gonna try this one for a while, and that means I have my Fridays open. This also means that if I have a Friday with no plans, I can actually go really long on recording, but I can't stream for more than 4 hours anyway. So yeah, Dutch Beagle, that is what you get, but you won't get one tomorrow though. Let's see. So this base, we have no science left. So everything we need is infinite science. We can't do that. Where we are tech-wise, we have the green circuits. Here we are. Everything is stalled. And we have all the modules up to Mark 4, but not further than Mark 4. So we have Monday is a holiday in US, so you may not have a full audience. Monday? It's not Monday. Ooh. It's back on computer soon, so last stream for me for a few weeks. Oh, unlucky Clover. That is unlucky. I guess, I think, maybe. Depends. None of these can go, none of these either. Yeah, but everywhere I will put these Mark 4s in. Okay. On Monday when you stream. Oh, okay. Well, or maybe I'll get more if it's a holiday. What holiday is it? I can't keep up with the US holidays. They are not tied to sort of normal like Christian holidays. It's more like, is it like Veterans Day and like, oh, okay, that seems like a randomly chosen particular day. Now get out of this frozen wasteland. Cursor. All right, thank you, Apollos. Thank you. That is something I remember it, and then I forgot it when I saw there was no indicator on my microphone. So let's just check if this should work. And awesome, we are back on track. And now I'll have the next 10 seconds of shouting at me about this. Labor Day. Okay, so no one knows what it means other than you don't have to go to work. Isn't it ironic that Labor Day is a day off? I think that's incredibly ironic. That's like the International Workers' Day. I don't know, the 1st of May, International. I don't know what it's called in Europe, but it's basically all the plebes drinking beer and yelling at why they have to pay taxes. So I was like, yep, that seems reasonable. All right, well, that was enough politics for tonight. Yeah, like, but UK have at least been consistent. They've just said, well, we just put some random ones. We don't even want to come up with an excuse. It's just bank holiday. Ooh, there we go. 1 in August. You get it. Don't complain. So our options for today, this evening, this afternoon, is I can either do tungsten, I can do Mark 8 modules, or I can do rocket fuel. I of course have a preference. So I'll start heading there and then see if you yell at me and force me to do something else. We'll start working toward the modules Mark 8 because last time we built this part. We now have all of the gems available, and the fact that we have the gems available, that's going to make it, it's going to be kind of wasteful if we have them available and don't start using them. So we want to get all of these modules Mark 8 accrued. They are quite good if we look at it. Like, so we need processor boards and effectivity processor board. So I need this one. What does it take? It takes basically the same, the logic board and a processor board. Just takes a bit longer. It's 1 2 2 2 1 3 2 and 1. Okay, so it's not exactly the same. It doesn't take transistors, but it takes a CPU instead. The CPU, I don't think we have created this yet. It is because it requires gilded copper wire, and since these are requiring CPUs and these are also requiring CPUs, that means the only place where we really need the CPUs is up here. Nothing matters, but the crash timer seems to be, oh right, yeah, the crash timer will just reset it because we just started the game, so I've just been having it there. I have been going for 40 minutes and the seconds are moving fast. Yes, they are moving at the 1.5 speed the game is moving at, which means I can do my 4-hour stream in less time. Ah. I'll do this one. Boom. Boom. And maybe this. Huh? Oh. Alright. What? Seriously? What? There. Good. So this one is now done, and I will need to get some robots in here. Two robots. Boom. I will also need to take this one and make it into. I don't know why I keep these. I don't really need them. And that one, because we will have some liquids as well. Boom, 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 boom. And that one. Also robots. Yep, and they're gonna pick up my 200, go in here, and start making that ready. Excellent. So this is now all sorted. What is that? Oh, that's because you wanted to hand on off to me. Sorry. Good. Now I need to figure out what I absolutely must have in this one. Okay, so the last bit, the bit I want is... Oh. This is gonna be a big one, I guess. What? What's an awful thing to say? Sorry. So I was watching Brooklyn Nine-Nine and a woman said Danish is a garbage language for garbage people. Yeah, she was Swedish? Alright, well that's a thing there. I need blood and cursing. Alright, well I see if I can get at least one of those done for you. So let's have a look at this. We need diamonds, we need topaz, we need emeralds, and we need rubies. Alright. Then we need gold or modules. Oh, there's so many things, but solder and integrated and CPU. Solder, integrated, and CPU. Oh, and also transistors. Of course, also transistors. We need basically everything in here. And those activity boards. Okay, let's start just looking at it just from a perspective here. Those are the ones we need, and I will also take the pure speed, because why not? And something worth noting is there are two options. Either I can make a speed plus effectivity module combined with a lot of solder, just soldering them together, or I can make it from ingredients. This is a lot cheaper, like a lot cheaper. Let's see, let's look at those. 192. This one is, oh no, 94. A lot cheaper. Look at the other numbers. 62, 64. Actually not that much different. 13. Okay, so it needs 2 diamonds instead of 1 diamond. Plastic, same. 2448, 2448. Really? Did not know that. Huh. It is pretty comparable, to be honest. I mean, 131 solder, this is 134 solder. Takes 1.4k. Takes 1.4k. Okay, well, if I look at this, the raw speed is effectivity and speed. The raw productivity is 3. Okay, so this one's way more expensive. 291. Oh, it's not. Ah, okay, well. So, let's figure out what they need. I'll just use these. This will be CPU, absolutely, and integrated, and transistors, and solder, yes, but not. So let's look at this one. This one needs gilded. One. Anything else we need? Yeah, silver nitrate. We don't have that either. What? Where? Oh. Here. And also a silicon wafer. Yes, yes, yes. And sulfuric acid, this one. That one. Nothing new. One. Yeah, this is just actually solder coils I want. Boom. Alright, what else? Then I need those 3. Blue, green. That's also 4 of them. Blue, green, pink, and cleaning, yeah? So, what do you need? You need a module processor board. Boom. I need solder. Those are exactly the same. Alright, so this is what we need, and I have no clue how much we need of each, but cheers. You, old one. Alright, it's not actually as bad. And we also need one more, and that's the uncoiling of copper. Oh, let's see. I guess all the things we need here, we need as well. Silicon, yes. Wood? Wood? I do need wood. Those boards? Yeah, but I don't need those boards. Okay, so wood is actually the one thing I don't need. That one? Carbon? Carbon is for that. I don't need carbon though. So not carbon and glass. Let's look at the module boards again. It needs fiberglass boards. Yes. No beer? No, not yet. I should get one. Okay, so we need fiberglass board as well. So we do need glass. Resin. What's the resin for again? I don't think I need resin. I think I just got resin, but I don't need it. Yeah, I don't need it resin here. I don't know why I would want it. Huh. Yep, so that's just a mistake. Just oh no, there it is. Okay, so I did need resin, but I don't need it anymore. So pretty much aluminium. Aluminium, where do we need aluminium? Here. Aluminium is needed for, wait for it. Nope. Ah, the module case. But I don't need module cases, do I? If I look at these, nope, no module cases. Just the raw productivity because I put everything into one module case. Excellent, but I do need a lot of module contacts. Let's see, I will copy this damn thing. We're certainly going to need a lot of this, a lot of the same. Sweet. And they're coming from the other side. Nice. All right. That one we can relate to. And that one, nope. Plastic, yes. Yep. Yep. Correct about this? No, you're not correct. I don't need carbon. Glass, yes. Resin, no. Solder cords, yes. Gold, yes. Copper, yes. Tin? What do you need tin for? Yeah, hold on. This is fiberglass. No? I don't need tin anywhere, so go away with that tin. And aluminium, no. Okay, so that was actually quite a few that I did not need. No? That was a mistake. Damn it. I have no idea what I'm doing now. Copy, paste, copy, paste. Go away. Actually, just when I need it, yeah. So I also need the coils here. That one. That, and what else? Let's have a look. Plastic and glass, yes. And copper and gold. Did I have copper and gold? I might need what? Oh yeah. Copper and gold, yes, the soap bars. So all of this is needed is okay. Of course the ferric chloride is missing as well. And then we go to this solder coils. Solder coils? Did I have that? No, I don't have solder coils. I'll make this one into solder coils because I think that was the one I accidentally disappeared. Next, plastic parts, got it. Silicon, got it. Thin copper wire, got it. Same. Gilded copper wire, but that's gold and copper wire. And silicon nitride is just silicon. Silly silicon. Yeah. Oh, powdered silicon. How the hell do I make powdered silicon? Okay, it just takes time. That one's done. That one's done. Great. Actually, that's way less than I thought. Means 1, 2, 3, 4. This will be diamonds. 1,000 diamonds. Why not? And emeralds. And let's see if I can remember. Well, obviously I can't. Okay, emerald, and then topaz and ruby. Topaz and ruby. There. So that's that one. Please keep it in English. Yes, please. And what we then need to do as well is just... I need this one though. Got it. And I need ferric chloride as well. Good. So I'm actually surprised by how little I actually need here. Make this one, and then it's simply just a matter of spamming it. This location. Anything inbound? Yes. No, no, no. Yes. No. 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 Huh. Great. Obviously, these 4 are needed. Because I don't want to keep in fronting that one. There we go. What else? The 2 coppers. Yeah, copper quartz and gold as well. And interesting. Actually, these 4 as well. No, please don't. And kill fast. And go in again. Yes. Hey, Mohammed. What are you building today? Today, I am working towards my modules Mark 8 because that'll make everything happy. Got it? Got it? Got it? This one I don't got. Okay. So again, the ones we don't have. Up here. Now the question becomes, I'm having it in this location. I'll take it up a few and then go through. So having it here is still reasonable. And going further. I need the copper coils. Also okay, and what is not okay is the acute lack of, what are they called? Loaders. Good old fashioned loaders. Boom. There we go. You know what? Let's actually just wait a bit. Modules Mark 5 to 8. Yes. Actually, technically only Mark 8. There's not a direct route towards my... I have no idea what's coming into my inventory, but... whatever. We got something, we can head out. Nilaus, could you make a playlist for the Angels Mod Tutorial live stream? I actually... Yeah, I was actually thinking about that. All of them are called Monday and Friday and Monday and Friday, and it's impossible to see which one goes where. So I think that would be a good idea. That would be a very reasonable request for sure. And I'll need 4 of them. Not this one, I think. So that's me totally not answering it. Why am I not answering? Well, I don't know. Is there even genuinely an interest in doing that? Because the way I look at it is I'll create these summary episodes. And would the people wanting to watch the live streams, wouldn't they already be in the live streams? Or am I being too naive and someone might say, yeah, you know what? I'd like to watch one of the live streams when I get around to it. I do underestimate sometimes the viewership. So let me know, is there an interest in that? Got it. All right. This is good. I'm not streaming tomorrow. If you're... Hey, Pascal. Yes, that's correct. I'm moving my Friday to Thursday streams. Primarily doing it to free up my Fridays for a bit more social activity outside of streaming, because I love streaming, make no mistake about it. But I also just noticed that since I started the C block in January or something, I've had 0 Friday, well, 1 Friday off, but I've had 1 Friday to actually go out with friends, and there are friends I haven't seen since January, and that kind of sucks. So because it's only Fridays and Saturdays we can see each other. So I've decided that I need to reclaim some time for myself. Also, this is in conjunction with the fact that I now have the kids one more day. So I now have the kids every Wednesday and Thursday plus every other weekend. So that's a 7/7. Max, yeah, you got a really good point. My only reason is I'm following along and mimicking your playthrough, so you... Okay. Okay, I'll do that. I want to cater for that. Absolutely. That's a really good argument, and I want to support that. What did I go back here for? Oh yeah, robots. Yes. 500. You know what? Let's put these to the test. This one is 300, 15, and 700. 1, 2, 3, 4. All of them. So I go up here. 2. Yeah. 2. Go in here. 1, 2. And here we go. Now the robot should spawn. 1, 2. And they will actually not get busy. Why are they not busy? Ooh, okay. Well, get that done. Nanobots are also doing work. And now there's actually a bit of charging. Boom. Sweet. This is done. And alright, so I'll create a list, a playlist of that. Great, so now they're coming in, and as soon as they're going out, they'll start being picked up. Excellent, so that will now phase all the way in. Now the next one we did not have fully control over is the copper coils, if I believe correctly. Get up here and find the copper coils. That must be the empty one, that one. Here. So I need to bring it down until we find a place where we actually have the copper coils. Means there, let's see. Oh, copper coils are coming in. Boom, and I want to see that they get picked up. They get picked up immediately and going all the way up. So let's have a look. That should bring us all the stuff we need, isn't it? Where is it? They're not even in. Oh, there they are. Great. So now here comes the first ones. Ding, ding, ding. 2, 3, 4, and they're coming in. I love this setup. I mean, it's. I would call this Nilaus silly. It's the kind of things I do, and they work. They're systematic, but they are certainly not efficient. And they're getting carried all the way over. And finally we get, here we have the coils. And soon we should also see, yeah, they're all inbound here. Right, so we actually have all we need? No, we don't. We need this thing here. Yes. And second one is here. No, if they were like this on the other side, then make him like. What am I missing? Missing iron pipes. Iron pipes? How pathetic that is. Iron pipes. And 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Good. And let's see. We should have now everything in this location. Excellent. These are also coming in soon-ish. Yes, but no. Yes, but no. Ah, now we know the issue. Oh, okay. Inbound, inbound, outbound, outbound. That still works. They are kind of fast. This one, nothing. All right, why are we not having anything here? Oh, well, that's kind of a good excuse. Boom. Yep, and again. Where are you? Here. Do you think this ad hoc bot network would scale better than a train system with LCN? Depends. Over long distances, no. But in a compact base, yes. Because in a compact base, the scaling factor of LTN is the congestion of trains in the network with signals and roundabouts and getting them in and out of the depots. That you do not have here. However, over long distances, there will be way too big, way too many stockpiles. You can also see here the amount of gems that I need to stockpile in each and every city block. Like, look at this. This will have 1,000, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19. 19,000 gems will it take for it to saturate and stop. That's pretty absurd, to be honest. But it's for me, it's one of the few ways I actually have a chance of consuming all of this. With the exception that if I really look at this, the majority of product is actually coming from just pumped straight out of the earth. So not a big deal there. And they're just chucking along as they see fit. So there was a question about my if I had modules MK beacons MK3. No, I do not, because I do not have the electronic processing board yet. Or the insulating wire technically, but I could easily make it. But electronic processing board is a bit out of reach as it is now. It's after the modules, then we'll build this. But I could do this one, Mark II. That's pretty easy. And that still has a added benefit. I might actually want to build just a few of them. And do we have some... Nope. One? That one? 2. Okay. Another thing we don't have. What are you doing with the amethyst and sapphire I don't need for modules? Nothing. I'm just letting it stockpile. But I just couldn't face myself if I did not build it at least. So I build it even though I don't need it for anything. 1. And the green ones. Basic. Come on. A lot of things we need here. Quantities we need here are quite significant. Alright. That should keep us company for a while, because I want to go here all the way in and just simply speed up my production. I'm using the direct gem sorting. So, oh right, so that question. It was actually a bit tangential to my question. Yeah. So here, I do think that there might. Now see, all of this is going in, so I can use all of these. They all get converted into slurry here, and that's the same product going into all of them, and that will go in here. So it will not block. It will simply, this part will simply just not run. And modules. Put it here. Well, actually not the amethyst. And actually I will, because otherwise it'll just look bad and it doesn't cost any power. So why not? Look at this. This is so crazy. The distribution efficiency is way better and they're on 4 modules. It's so crazy how much they scale. It's a bit absurd how much they scale. Yeah. So this one, it's working pretty fast. This one's working pretty fast. So all the stuff about good ratios, screw that. We are just smashing it. What about the cut diamonds? Why are they not cut diamonds? Not. Oh, it's because they are outputting here and waiting. So what's the speed here? It's speed 20.35 and we're at 17. So it's more than 1 per second. This is excellent. I love it. It should speed things up a bit because we are going, it's going to take some time to build 19,000 of these. When I built 1 per second, 2 per second maybe. Let's say 3 per second to be honest. It's still a long way to build. Hey Gagor, newest patron, welcome. How's it going everyone? How's the beard? Yeah. Right, so where were we again? We are actually in the process of actually building the stuff. And that'll be an awful lot of copy paste. So let's flex the copy pasta. Let's start getting some kind of rough numbers. See, this is 175. This is 90, 105, and that. So if we look at the numbers here, it's like nothing, nothing, plus nothing, and nothing. Yeah, just this in total is less than 1 per second of each of these. And that means I actually have to remember one thing. I'll need 2 of the green ones because green is used here and green is used here. So I need the green ones. They'll be the bottleneck otherwise. Well, I'm happy from a hygiene perspective. I'm disappointed by the lack of... I don't know what that is. Queso? So if I just look at this one and say, if I assume that, okay, one thing I need to check is, holy hell, this is nice. Okay. In order for this one to keep up with all of this, I need twice as many as these. But what I need here is 0.73, 0.73. This is a 1/3. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 10 thirds. 3 1/3. Okay, so this one is needing a lot, but it can also be moduled. Thank you very much. There we go. So 1 can support that. That means this is the ratio. This one is just absurd, so that's just one of those. Okay, so basically, for each one of these module makers, I need 2 of this, 2 of those. And I'm going to have 1 cluster, and a cluster is a 4 cluster. Okay, great. Oh, damn it. That was totally not what I wanted. And let's leave it at that. Let's get this one. Queso. Okay, I don't know what it... Oh, it's a Tex Mex for a bowl of melted cheese with peppers, onions, and spices. Oh, I'd like to get that out of my beard. That's maybe because I'm afraid of cheese. Yes, it's actually a fear. It's a phobia. You could say that at least. Let's start getting some of the raw materials. I'm just going to build one of them and then wait and see. So these seem to be an absolutely normal place to build it. Boom. There. Okay. Yeah, excellent. What is that again? Yeah, that's two of the things. We're gonna build this one, but we'll probably need more. And why, oh why would I not want to build some proper ones, yeah? Look at that. 6. Ooh, that's so sweet. Top 3 food. Daily staple of eating beer, coffee, and cheese. You feel happy cabbage. Okay, I think I'll go with to each their own as a reply to that. Let's see, what else? We need, that one's done. That one's done. That one's not done. I'll find it down here somewhere. There. Let's see, 1, 2, 3, and one more. That means I can build these. If I should feel so inclined. Got it. How's this one? Yes, that's fast. If that's dead, I will need this one. Assembling machines. I wonder if that can be built in the small ones. I suspect not. Nope, it can. Nice. Build. Hmm. And at this point, I will also do that thing. Boom. All of them are now upgraded. Huh. Gilded copper wire. There. And copy paste. What are we getting? We're getting a bit of everything here. Cool. Ooh, I'll go for an hour or so. We'll be back later. Alright, Max. See you in an hour or so. Maybe I'll be a bit further at that point. Okay, so that one's taken care of. And that one's taken care of. Now we need some assembling machines creating. I'll take one of those. I don't think I need much. I'll take one. See. 1, 2, 3, and one more. Insufficient items. Are you serious? Oh, ultimate stack filter something inserters. Again. And also this one. I will also take the bad ones and make them into good ones. Yeah. And then we have to remember. I think this is going to be enough. This is now 120% productivity. Oh, I like. So that one's dead. This one I'll do afterwards. I will take a. I know I have this down here. The glass fiber. Glass fiber? Glass fiber. There it is. Let's build that. Is this it? Yes. Oh, whatever. Let's do that one. And some modules. Great, so that works. Hey, Simon. Good to see you. And Tracer. And today is not a make Tracer dead again. Today is just a happy Tracer, and I'm here too. Sorry, I had another training flight. Totally forgot about it. Just waiting for my FAA examiner now to schedule things. Then I'll be a real pilot. Awesome. So Tracer, when I come visit you, will you give me a ride in your flight, or can we find a plane? I'm not even gonna say steal a plane, because that's kind of frowned upon. I think it's actually more than frowned upon, to be perfectly honest. That one, we'll take this. Like this? I think so. Might be. No? Yep. Oh dear, I don't have enough modules. Whatever will I do? Oop, never mind. Whoa. Was that correct? I got the 415 plus the stuff en route.
A generous bestowal.
Hey, generous bestowal. Thank you very much. Who is that? Saint Capitol. No reason for the amount, just love. What is the amount though? It's 824. That was the same as last time, wasn't it? It was also 824. Thank you very much. This is very kind of. Let me just check. No. Oh, you had 376 last time, but we did have 824 some other time. Oh yeah, St. Cabbage, yeah. Where it was glitter and gold, trinkles and baubles. This one is no reason for one, just love. Well, thank you very much. That is exceedingly kind of you. Yep. So that's taken care of. And they are... Nope. That's that one. That one. Now let's build these. They also require... That actually sucks because I want to build it. You know, I can kind of pretend that it can be there, and I can also pretend that it can be... Oh, that's not a good idea. That's just an awful idea I had there. Especially that one. Sorry. Oh, all of those. Damn. Why are you not building? Oh, you're not building because this is kind of in the way. There. Now these will be requested soon-ish. This will be something else. What is it I want to make? I want to make that one. They're still not going anywhere. Why not? 1,000? Yeah, okay. And now I'll take, oops, copy paste. That's not a good amount. 400. 400. And you know what? 400. Because why not? Alright, that's great. I'll leave that as it is. What else can I do? I'll probably do that one. And then they'll go back in. Not you though. And I'll just go back and place it here. Boom. Boom. Yeah, fine. And 20 in each. And they are not working because they are missing the silicon nitride. Great. I don't think this is correct, to be honest. I should have built it here. Ugh, sucks. One, two. Three, four. 2. And then let's do that one. I think I need more of this. Because I need this area reserved for something else. So that one. Oops. That was a bit much we took out here. And boom, that one goes in. How many do we have? We have 9 logistic spots left. Whoop. You have now 100 logistic spots and not a care in the world. There. Great. Those are all working. These are... Oops. Put them in there. Yeah. Yes, excellent. So that's now done, and I will then start looking at the next one. So that's done. Now I need this part. So I need 5. Ooh, let's go back to the chat. Did you change the inserter criteria for the CPU? Probably not. That's a good point. No, I didn't. Well, that's going to be very unhappy in a very short while. So thank you very much for catching that one for me. Yes. Excellent. And these? They're fine. And at this point, it just seems incredibly stupid that I have 2 of these up here. I can't have it. I can't have that. Does everything change? Yes. Yes, yes. Okay, everything changed, and that lets just look nicer somehow. Except all this crap. These are not requested here, and these are not requested. This one and that one. No, no, no. You're still good. And here, none of this junk. And none of that junk. However, there. Plastic. What is the problem? Oh, that one and that one. They also need to go in here. Boom. Yes. So, that's good. Why no productivity module in the gilded wire production? I do have it. That's a lot of productivity modules in the gilded wire production. We do have it. Does Angel Above include the mod to walk over pipes? Nope, that's squeak through. The mod is called Squeak Through that allows you to walk through pipes. There are some things that it will not allow you to walk through because they are not compatible, and that is most notably these from Angel's mod. Medium logistics relay station. You can't get around that, so you can't squeeze in here between that. So that's next one. I need to also do these silly things, but I'll put it up here maybe or some random place. Let's start with this one. Can you build? Yes, you can. Excellent. So module process board is exactly the same, just a bit more materials than the module logic board. So what I need to do is simply just go find the module logic board. Hello, this is module logic board. I'll invite you for a visit. No. And we'll build it somewhere down here, just far away from prying eyes. Good. What I can also do is just that. You know, I'll do that one. Then I take this in and upgrade it. Boop. Now I can put it in. A lot easier. Much nicer. Look at how much easier that was. And of course, 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. And I just need to shift it over by 1 as well. There we go. So now I have exactly as much. Let's see. Oh, one of them is not scaled up. Got it. What's the mod that what's the name of the mod that fixes Nilaus driving? Yeah, it's been, look how well I'm driving. This is basically me. I told it was the most pointless mod to be ever created because it would never trigger because I am the world's best driver. And that's just modesty talking. You know that. This is, and now comes the next one. Hold on. I need 2 of these. Can they be built? Yes, they can. You know, just smash it in here and just figure out what we want. This will be feed. Feed processor? Nope. That one? Yeah, it is. Nope. I'll go 400 of each. And the argument is I need 2 of these. And these will then be green. And here will be green as well. But the materials are exactly the same. Why are they not coming in? Oh, it's the CPU is not done yet. Right, so this 2, 3, 4. They are 20. Great. Ah, we're running out. Right, so that's, now I need the pink and the other things. Yeah. The pink. Obviously that doesn't work. Alright, Lucy, Hadrian. Good to see you. Oh, I got stuck inside a mining base. And where am I actually going? I'm going down here to our location. Let's see. This is also the reason why I'm driving a lot better. Is because I'm not driving at all. Because with the speed I have currently equipped, I don't really see the big need for doing that. We definitely need a lot more. Don't get this. Don't get that. None of these. None of those. Anything else? Yeah, some, like, a lot of chemical furnaces. How do we build those? Stone bricks, fine. We know where to get that. 1, 2. And then the steel plates, we also can grab that pretty easily. There we go. That should keep us covered for now. Vehicle snap is good, but there's one that's even better. Oh, look at these. They're actually stacking up now. Very nice. And then they'll start stacking backwards. Boom. This one. The pink one. Pink, pink, pink. And I believe it's still the same things, yeah? Still the same things. Good. Boom. And that one is going to be the cleaning one. There's no urgency because these will not start producing the wrong things just yet. Because I still don't have the figure out the silicon nitride yet. Yes, so I also need to go down here and get some more modules. Boom, get all of them. It is absurd the amount of modules I'm using. Okay, so that's this taken care of. Now I need that one. Let's take the fun one first here. I basically need this thing. Except for this. That's one. That's not an awful lot I could place. Oh, and I did it again. I did it again. Upgrade. Boom. See how much nicer this is. Nanobots, get to work. 2, 2, 4. This one. This is number 5 then. So I'll get number 5. 5. A lot of manipulation to get this up and running. Okay, so you will be number 6. Paste, paste, paste. Of course, the content will also obviously be different. Number 7. I have no need of any of the intermediates. You build up to rank 4 as easy as possible, then you do the gems and then you build the rest of the way. That's pretty good. We need a mod that causes damage when you run first into something. Oof. Yeah, let's not do that. This one, however, is the true glory. There. Copy, paste. Let's see, how much do we want? Oh, I actually need this one still. Next, copy, paste. Yeah, that's not how I wanted it on. Got it. This one, copy, paste. I have 2 items that I need to bring from the previous one as well. Get this sorted, and that comes from down here. One of them being the gold contact here. The other one being something else. So gold contact, you can be here. And what's the other one coming in? Yeah, 500. Really? Only 500? No way. And copy from here and copy into there. Ooh, that's interesting. How is this one not keeping up? It made it slightly faster. This is now 2.75 and this is 2. 0.75 faster. I am 3 minutes behind, and I'm wondering if Nilaus will notice he created the wrong kind of boards before I catch up. Did I create the wrong kind of boards? Oh no, don't say things like that. What boards? These ones? Module logic board. Yeah, okay, that's true. Processor board. I feel that I'm excused from this because they are just incredibly identical. They take exactly the same materials. There. Thank you for noticing. Not yet. Have now. Thank you, Paul Mullen. That's very kind of you. And even, especially so, in a teasing manner. Okay, so I have to build the whole damn thing here again. All of this crap. Yes, that's gonna... Unfortunately, it'll just take a bit of time to get all this done. But I know patience is our strong suit, so I'm sure no one will mind that. Yes, let's get 5. 5. Need 5. Beat 6. Beat 7? Well, it's not that bad. Could be worse. 7? I am honestly really trying to do this as efficiently and effectively as possible without having to redo things because I do things too fast. Alright, honestly, that wasn't so bad. One. None of this works because I still don't have the silicon nitride. It's the critical ingredient that is put in at the very end, which will then get the whole thing to trigger. That's probably a bit much. Is this going crazy? Yes, it is. Stupid you. And that goes in here. Sorry. 20,000. Oh, we also need some of the good modules coming from modules Mark IV from down here. Gonna be a bit tough because I don't really want a lot. Modules Mark IV, and this will definitely not be as much. This one. So modules Mark IV. Speed 4. I'll get 100. Yes. And productivity Mark IV. Get 100. Boom. Let's see. Ooh. Even. Yeah. That's way out of date. Is it really way out of date, or is it just out of date as in today? The first finally back, off from work and a hot shower. Okay, that sounds nice. Unless the hot shower is part of your work, then it might be a bit suspicious. Okay, it is actually not entirely correct. Boom, my schedule is now updated and it is correct. We can't have you shaming me publicly for the lack of that. All right, so now I have one more thing, and once that's done, we'll just, I think it's about time to take our first break, but first we need to get this module up and running. Right, so what is it again? It's something we already created down here. No, down here, maybe? No, I created it somewhere. Where the hell do we need silicon nitride? I do need silicon nitride somewhere. Oh, Les, hello, how are you? You know, this distinctly feels unmoduled. You know, you should keep your confidence. It is up to date. How dare you say otherwise? Sulfuric acid for the module is not corrected. Thank you. Please. Oh yeah, I thought so. Boom. Alright, I'll copy this when I get around to it, I guess. What, sulfuric acid not connected? This one? It's not sulfuric acid, it is the other awfulness. But thank you. Now that's connected. I'm doing this. I need some nitrogen. I need some of this. Fortunately, I can't make any better than this, so I just have to copy. Let's try to figure out how much I actually need. What is it? Silicon nitride is needed. Where? And this. Right, let's see. How much? Oh, nothing. Nothing. CPU 0.65. 0.9. So this is 1.6. 1.6. And down there it's 3.2. So I need 3.2 per second times 4. This is... Okay, so actually this is way overscaled. Huh. So I need... In order... I don't need that much. Okay, I will take a single unit like this. And see how far we get with that. Maybe just one more, just for the hell of it. Yep. That's great. All I need is some... What are you requesting? You're requesting some powdered silicon that we don't have, but... And I will then find this little thing here, which also needs an upgrade. I'll just smash this out here in the suburbs here. That's gonna be fine. I'll build a few more. No. Actually, don't like this one. I think I want to do... Yes. Yeah, too bad. And this is the one we need, but that's just trash and trash for once. And good, so they're done, and I think this might be enough. Yep, that should be fine. So all we need is the powdered nitrate, and let me see the ratio here. So that's significantly less. We'll just take 3 of them. Nothing else, they'll just be idle the rest of the time. Where? Here? Should actually be here, but I can't do it that place, so have it not lined like this. You know, screw that. Boom. I'm running out already. So once as these are produced, let's see. Yep, they're going in here. First ones. Too slow, but still getting there. And they finally go into these, and the CPUs are finally being processed in here. So we do need a lot of CPUs. So alright, they're starting to fill in here. CPUs are being transported in. What is the holdup here? The holdup is the fact that I did not make anything, so no. This is something that requires intense scrutiny. And why? Oh, you're not getting any of these yet. Fine. But they should be coming, right? You're not building because of this. You're not building because of copper plates. Oh, right. I don't even have any copper plate extraction thing. I have that here, but that's... Really? No copper plate extraction? I'll take this one. And get in there. Upgrade, upgrade. And go to this location. Yep, got it. And please get the rest as well. Finally we get some copper in. I didn't even notice. I'm a network system and there are three things I always have. A backup of a backup, and a copy of my resume in case both fail. That's I like that. I need this. Okay, we'll just run a trip back for resupply and then get up there, see that it's operating, and then take a 3-minute break because, whoops, hello. And that 3-minute break is simply there just to let it run, and then we come back, we can see if it is still running. It's just a shame if it's... Oh, that's not it. If it is almost running, but I forget something trivial. See here, I can't walk through, but I can walk through all the other ones. I'll just take all of them because I clearly need a lot. Right, rush. It's faster when I just go zoom all in. Look at these. They're completely full. Well, almost completely full. Whatever. Love these. They look really good, these setups. And those are the last ones. Also here. Got it. This one's fine. They are working. On stockpiling. Not really. Alright, what's the hold up? What are you waiting for? You're not getting any of them. Why not? These look like they're working. Am I building the wrong ones? Oh, hold your breath. Hold your breath. Hold it. Logic. You. Damn it. What? Processor. So that's a processor. And that is a processor. And that is a logic. Okay. Logic. Okay, so that's fine. We'll get them in from up here, from down here. Wow, did not see that coming. Speed. Effectivity. Did anyone yell at me in chat for this at some point? Because I never noticed that. And last one. And here we go. I know we're building this, right? Yeah, no? We're not building this. Why are we not building this? We are building it. Why are we not getting it in? Oh, we are. Okay, fine. I suspect we might need to scale this up. Could at least start by doing this part. And that part. Yeah. Okay, so we do have a bit coming in. Not a lot, which, if we really have to be serious about it, this one has a crafting speed of... Oh, actual crafting speed 5 crafts in 5.545 seconds. Yeah, okay, so you just need one, or it needs less than 1%. Missed trains, you need a train somewhere. Well, there are trains. There's a train here. Not operating very much though. And also my final factory, there's no trains yet. Alright, so are we getting stuff? Look at that! I'm actually getting stuff. So screw those newbies one. They are impractical and insignificant and puny, and give me 500. Give me 100. And go. And go. There you go. Alright, look at that. It's already 32 of them. Alright, I'm gonna stand here and... Oh, I'm gonna go a bit away so it doesn't make too much noise. And I'm gonna let it run for 3 minutes while I take a short break. So don't go anywhere. We will be back shortly, and then we'll be diving into more, because that was actually pretty fast. So don't go anywhere. See you in a bit. I really should be back by now. And I am. Here we are. Let's remember the scaling first before diving in. There we go. And the answer to your question or your comment, poor old St. Cabbage. I think you are in episode 43, 4 of 5. It's one of the next one. It's definitely very, very soon. I have recorded an episode with your name on it, and I can't quite remember what number it was. Yeah. 40. I can't remember. We're at 42 now, and I think I've recorded up to 45 or something. So yeah, I have a few more. All right, let's see. We now have 100 of those and 130 of those. What? This is crazy, isn't it? That's actually really nice and fast. The last C block, New York got hit by so many trains. Free Personal. This series has Nilaus crashing into things. Yep. Always something. Tracer, yes, you are actually. Let me just check. You are exactly the one after Think Cabbage. So Tracer and Think Cabbage, you are following each other. And let me just check. Can I figure out what it is? Can you, for anyone who watched the episode today, what was the name of the sponsor in this episode? Let me just check if I can. Can I do that? No, I don't know how I would do that without running it. It is episode 42. Just gonna start it and then do we have. Okay, so there's Harry Muppet. Harry Muppet. Harry Muppet. Where are you? Oh. Really? 42? Nope, then I haven't recorded the one with you, St. Cabbage. I think I also had some recordings that I had to throw away. I did record some things and then I didn't like the quality of it, so I had to throw it away and start all over. I think it was 2 recordings or something. I think one of them was yours. Share an episode. No, you deserve an episode each. So, if I look at this one does not seem to be lacking anything. No. Well, actually, yes. It is lacking the pink ones. The pink ones are not here. There we go, there's the pink ones. But it's not running out or anything, but it is kind of. So let's have a look. Where do we want to put in the effort first? I think something like this. And then you look at the craziness here. That was like 240% productivity. Look at that. Ding, 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 ding. This is so crazy. Love it. This makes all the difference. If it's something that can be moduled, oh yeah, it's gonna go fast. Let's also look at some other things here that are like expensive to make. So let's use those. These are not particularly expensive, so don't need it. These are expensive, so they're good candidates. Here, I'll take. Can I do that? Yes, I can. Oh, they don't. But there. Alright, let's do 75. Let's see, where else do we have some expensive things? These are expensive. CPUs. But what I also can say is I don't need this much. Go, 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 and go. So they're now at 240. It's also a massive upgrade from 120% productivity to 240. That's, well, all things considered, it's a double. And there's quite a lot I need. Ooh. I think the Thursday stream knows I can't watch on Mondays and Wednesdays now because of my schedule, which means I have to miss Darkest Dungeon. Oh, Pakieda. Yeah, I did look at that. Well, St. Cabbage, the reason why you are relatively soon in the list is because I don't sort it after who is there. I sort it by lifetime contribution. So that I felt that was the best way to make it somehow fair. Basically, that means someone as generous as you can move up the rank very, very fast. And it's just at the time I do it. Which means, because I didn't want to be in a position where someone who just joined suddenly came first. So the ones who have just joined, and if they are joining for a couple of months and then they leave, well, we'll never get to that. Right. Oh, you said 190? Does that mean I lost one while we're sitting here? Yes. No! Oh no! The horror! Oh, I'm so sad to see that. Oh well. Well, that's a shame. Well, St. Cabbage, no, not just in the patron ranking. And it was at the time I started it. So at that point, you were just a fresh new fanatical devotee. So it's not exactly an accurate science, but it was just trying to give some kind of sorting that made sense. Right, so what else would I want to upgrade? I think these are they expensive? Not really. Well, I think the next ones that definitely need to upgrade is... Let's go up and get a few more. 97, 98, great. And yes, we have this issue. Well, it's always going to be there. And here, this one, that absolutely critical part is an upgrade of this. And that means I will now able to do, oops, I don't want to do it and I can't even, what? They're not even upgraded yet. They're important because they're expensive and complex. These are not as expensive or complex. But down here as well. Boom, boom. Upgrade. 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 And upgrade. And upgrade. There. Also, maybe if I want to be totally honest, I don't need this many. Not at this point. Boom. And what else? Here. Let's see. That one. And couple wires here. Okay, that's it. You only upgrade the module for half of the green circuits. Module for half the green circuits. Did I really? Huh. We have to give Nilaus some cash for all the entertainment he's given us soon. Okay, well, don't worry about it. This is luckily not my income. At least not yet, at least. It is a hobby, but it's a nice hobby and it's part of also growing it towards eventually, maybe sometimes, someday, actually making a living off of it. Or basically having this as my backup in case I act too stupid at work and get thrown out on... Yeah. What did I say? Oh yeah, I only upgrade the one half. That sucks. But now I upgrade all of them. Great. That enables me to upgrade these. And I'll kill this one. Boom, boom, boom. Boom. have? Yeah, I still have a few, so I can still do upgrade runs here. And anyone else? I have 24 left, so still up and running. Oops, insufficient items of various kinds. And that means I'll do some here. Good. Alright, let's head to this location. Great. Probably upgrade science. Oh, right. Upgrade science. That's actually a twofold thing because science needs to be upgraded in two ways. Where is the science? What? Where are the labs? Because also Lab Mark 2, I absolutely need Lab Mark 2 because Lab Mark 2 will enable me to put more modules in. So that's a good idea. That's gonna enable some awesome handcrafting. All of this, thank you. Done. This, off you go. Yeah. And what else? Right, so do I have filter inserters? No, I don't. But I do actually have a lot of ones I just threw away. I actually need to pick them up again. Let's see. How many do I need to upgrade to a filter? So how many modules do I have? I have 96, which is absolutely crazy, man. Huge difference between modules in C block and here. Here's just throwing around like candy. Yeah, but it is absolutely this is why it's so important to get, also because you get 240% productivity. Oh yes. Now, what am I looking for? I'm looking for upgrading basic modules. We do have that. Six. I don't know how many I want, but that thing about 196. So that's 96 again. What's the other one? What's the other component that I need a lot of? I need a lot of space. Move up. Yeah, C block art. The mall is the lifeblood. We don't really call it by the name in this series very often. Yeah, the mall is very nice. I don't know what I upgraded only half of, but I guess once in a while I'll go by and let's go up here and get all of this in. Come on. Ooh, 136. Look at that. Crazy good. And one of them did not get out. In here. And yo, look, they're just coming in all the time. So there'll always be one en route. There. 141. There. Modules. I can make do with so much less of this. Because modules. Modules are absolutely crazy here. We just do... Okay, that's actually a bit of a shame. I need to do something else instead of this because this is not good enough in terms of modules. Right, let's just kill some of this. Oh, 8 of those. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Build it up here. Easiest trick is just doing this and having a small one. So let's pretend I do this. Where would I place this? This can be... Yeah. I just do this. And I put the speed modules like this. I don't see a way or world where I need more than this. I just don't. Tin copper wire. Really? Is that all we need? Tin copper wire? And you're whining about lack of tin copper wire? Let's see. Where do we get some tin copper wire? I must be able to get some somewhere. A single substation. Place the MK4 speed modules in the MK8 assemblers. Replace the MK4 speed modules in the MK8 assemblers. That did not make sense to me. But here, this one, okay, let's actually get some power just to get a sense of how awesome this is. So this is adding 480% speed. That means this one, look at the speed. Woohoo, it's almost 2000 speed. And when I add these 4 productivity modules, that means one. This is just absurd. This is why people talk about the end game for Bobs is easy, because it does scale a bit. The scaling gets a bit out of hand because it scales in too many dimensions at once. I have to take all this out. All right, we'll kill all of it. Yeah, as expected. Yellow and purple and pink and blue and gray, green, and lo and behold, that one. Take the rest. Click it, click it, click it. So much faster just to click it. Yeah. Okay, easy. It sends it out again. I wish I had some better science here. That I can actually use my science for something. Okay, more. I don't know. This seems like there should be an easier way to do this. Oops, problems. That one. Boom. Boom. Great. Let's get all of this out of the way. That much. Come on. This is the last of these silly runs. Putting it in here. There. And then how easy is it to kill all of this because it has such a bad structure. There. Cargobots Mark II, and I will instead make that one. Okay, just replace the Corhesters with providers. Yeah. This is fine. So I needed 4, 8, and I don't really think I need more than this. I might need 2 of these, but I really don't think so. Right, so I will need... How? Like this. And if I really need to, I'll just place them 1, 2, 3, 3, 4. That'll most certainly be enough, but this is also the reason why I don't need very many of them. And I will take 200 of each. Boom.
A generous bestowal.
Oh, okay. Oh, wake up, wake up, wake up. Hey, Jonas Badon, thank Cabbage 676. I don't know what you're doing, but I like it. Thank you very much. You don't know what I'm doing. Oh, maybe that was sort of you typing in while I was mucking about with the replacement. Right, so now this is almost 2000% improvement and 160% productivity. I think this is going to be enough. And if not, then we'll just build some more. Boom. There. I wish there was a science we could actually test it. Look how pathetic this one is. I'll change the icon as well because now we actually have a better icon. Good. That's too small. This is not big enough, is it? Probably is. It probably can easily consume all of it. You know what? I'll just place a buffer chest here with all of this crap. I don't need that. Right, so we now upgraded this. What else do we need? Fiction. Nilaus gets a haircut next week. Yeah, it is getting kind of long. Maybe if you tell me to get a haircut, then or hint at my need for getting a haircut, that might actually also spark it. So it might be a self-fulfilling prophecy. Nope. Yes. Okay. So these 93. What? That's pathetic. Why are you not producing? Why are you not producing? What are you missing? What are you missing? You're missing pink ones. And the pollution. Why are they not here? They're here. Great. Why do they? Oh, these. So you do not have enough of this. And that's again this awfulness. You're requesting, but you're not getting any. You're not getting it. You're just not getting any. That's bad. Still not getting any here. And that's just shutting everything down. Nope. Moving on. Nope. Nope. Wow. Still a big nope. And another big nope. Huh. Oh, there. No? This is empty? Oof. Dreadful. Empty? Empty? A lot of tracing here. What seems to be the major malfunction? It seems to be the lack of hydrogen chloride. Why not? Why are you not getting any hydrogen chloride? You are missing some hydrogen? Can you be missing hydrogen? This makes no sense. Okay, so you are unable to produce because Oh, I hate this. Because this is the stuff I told that wouldn't happen. Oh, I don't like when someone is correct and it isn't me. Hmm. So I think this one needs to go one back. Oh, I lost my water fill. Damn it. How do I make water fill again? Don't remember. There. Water. Oh. How nice. Really? Get more water. 6. And then I also need some landfill. Can I make some landfill out of this? Yep. Hmm. Where's that seafloor plump? There it is. Seafloor plump. And this will be an underflow. Nope. Underflow valve. So whoever was telling me that it wouldn't work, what I was doing, you have no free reign to scold me.
Gleaming endowment.
A gleaming endowment. That is Tracer with $15 donation. Thank you very much. Boom, putting cabbage in the sauerkraut. Yeah. Can we just delete the C4 plump? No, I can't delete the seafloor plump because this one is not producing enough by itself. But the problem was somehow it wasn't able to put it in. So this one is fine, but now I can ensure that it doesn't fill up the pipe. This pipe will get filled up by this, but this one will only top it up, which it is doing quite often. When this one dips below 80, then it tops it up. And now you can see these are being emptied quite rapidly. Great, but we will also just, why not, upgrade all of this, which might be some of the reason why things are not working. Okay, water is not an issue. Instead of all of this craziness, I just take a single one of these. And look at this. Crafting speed, 9.35. Well, 22. Hello. How are we doing on the 22? We're doing quite well, thank you. How's this one? How's this? Yeah, of course, it's not keeping up here. This is just not keeping up. It's trying, but it obviously can't keep up. Yeah, not a problem. Now the water is actually a problem. Another one. Easy peasy. Why don't you make an actual website? Because it's very, very simple. Just then I would need someone else, and if that means every time I need a change, I'd have to go, hey, Just Murphy, can you please add this tag, or can you please update my schedule, or can you please add another icon, or can you please remove the Twitch icon, or can you please do that? And I can't do that myself, and I don't want to learn it. But if we're talking about a Confluence page, then I can build it, it'll look nice, and it'll work, and I can do everything I want from it. And it's cheap to maintain. And I want something I can do myself. And I can do Confluence pages myself, but I cannot do general websites myself. Productivity? No, 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 no. So that's the very, very simple reason. This actually looks like it can keep up. Okay, so it is running out. But this one could actually keep up. This one can also keep up. Absolutely. This one is... yeah, this is also keeping up. How much is output? It's 40. I don't know if this is able to keep up. It probably isn't. There's a decent amount that's going to be running out here. Okay, let's see. Squarespace? No, I have not considered Squarespace because I don't want to spend time on... Yeah, it's not that hard to change. It's not that hard. And if you work with a good developer, they'd be happy to change something for you. No, you just don't get it. I'm sorry. You just don't get it. If I'm sitting in the evening and looking at my schedule and it's wrong, I just do it. I just change it. I just changed it while the chat was going on and say, hey, there's something here. I just changed it immediately. Having to call on a web developer and wait for them to reply and then thanking them for making this small change in the evening, and then they make a spelling error and then I have to go back, or it's just everything. It's absolutely horrible. If you can't build the website yourself, it is not something you should do. So basically, I cannot build a website, so I can either pay and get a lot of hassle for it, or make a Confluence page, and it's boom, awesome, it works. And you're a web developer, so probably you look at things from another standard. But if you really just take a glance at it, it has all the information it needs, and it's easy to update, and it looks somewhat okay. And if I wanted to use some other Confluence functions, I could and I will. I've used Draw.io for drawing diagrams, which I couldn't do on a normal website. So for me, there's absolutely no doubt. This is an extremely good way to do it. 250 almost. Websites built on a content management system like Joomla are easy to maintain as a Word document. Yes, but then someone has to build that thing for me and all the layouts and all that crap. Yeah, but this is like looking at my videos and saying, that would be so much better if you edited. Yeah, they would. I just don't bother editing. That would mean less streaming and less content because I would spend my time on editing and I don't bother. So I have to make do with the fact that my editing skills are lackluster, so is my web development skills, and so are all my other skills, except for maybe Factorio skills. They are somewhat okay, I would say. So that's really a very, very conscious choice, and there is nothing you can say that would make me change my mind, because everything is easy when you know it. But learning it is not something I'm going to sit and spend my evenings on when I could be playing Factorio or hanging out with my kids or my girlfriend. So lots of things that I would like to learn. It would be awesome to speak German, but I don't want to spend the time on it. And I'd probably learn German before I'd learn web development. So I think that's pretty much sums it up. So, what's next today? Thank you for mentioning it, because what's next is actually this empty little city block. Oh, I hate that one. So, we're going to build this one, which would be somewhat of a similar... Factorio first, then kids, then wife. Well, I don't have one wife. Please update the module making machines to TH speed modules. Oh yeah, that's a great idea. That's a silly good idea, honestly. Oh, that's one. And I'll take all these in here. I don't need to do it up here because they're so rarely active. And I have now 300. This is so crazy how good it is. Crazy how good this is. I want the gilded thing here. And I'll need one. I need to learn some language. Even my English is terrible and I'm a native speaker. Well, there we go. Why not learn Dutch? Well, web development is easier than learning German. Yeah, but it's also not really a skill that I'd much rather learn German, because with German, you can actually do some things that you couldn't do otherwise. With with web development, you can just say, hey, I'm dead. You want to make a website for me? Here's some money. And then he'll say, yeah, sure, I'll build an awesome website for you. But if I say, hey, Prime Dead, speak German for me, that doesn't really pan out, right? So, the guy who said that he wants to build everything by himself, please don't unless you really need it. Security is a lot better in stuff built by large communities. Individual. Yep. That's all. I mean, come on. Development these days, just Google the damn thing and copy someone else's work, right? That's how development works these days. All right, let's see. What do we need? Let's start from the target. The target here is the electronic processing. Let's have a look at what this requires. This requires a lot of interesting machines. That one. And then the usual. Requires basically all of it. That one. That one. Pretty even. Yeah, even that one. Good. So this requires fiberglass. Nothing else. This requires the gilded. Yes. And the nitride. Don't like the silicon nitride though. Where are you? Are here. And the other one is the silicon nitride. I don't have it, but I have this one, and I have that one. There. You? Mm-hmm. That one? Anything else? Oh. That one? Nope. Nope. And nope. This is actually incorrect. It's going to be that one. So if we really look at it, this is nothing new around here. Let's have a look at... Okay, so it didn't really take long for this to stabilize. It means it's operating pretty good. Hmm. Well, there used to be like books where you could write off from. Oh, now. My code is a complete mess. Terrible in indents and barely read my code without headache. Okay. Well, I don't code. I manage people who do. Actually, I manage people who code. I think that's more. Yeah, I manage people who code. Yep, that's it. Let's just say that it's pretty far away from hands-on experience, right? All of these things, I've already done that. All of these things are already done. This is basically exactly what I built up here. Up here. Nope, up here. All of this is pure copy pasta. All of this, even. Maybe with the exception of these four. Is there anything that I need for these that I don't need? So none of them require, oops. Ferric chloride. So what do you, this is the copper and the gold. I need gold here, and I don't need copper. So that one, 1, 2, 3, 4. Go minus. Go minus. That's... Yep. I'll just do a direct copy paste here. And not this. That might actually be useful though. And I would take this out. We take these out. And I actually think this is exactly what we need. Why is that not working? Oh wait, that's annoying. Look at that. I can't get rid of those. Why don't we fully stack everything? Yeah, this sucks because I can't get rid of this one. Yep. Well, I am not too happy about this way. How they are impossible to remove. Usually you can just click on them and then they remove, but maybe I should just have taken the blueprint without modules, huh? Probably been easier. And that one. And I'm actually out of those. Wow. Okay, are there different module settings or normal AB versus A block? Seems more machines take them in this run. Yep. No, they take the same ones are taking them as in C block, but in C block they are capped at plus 5, 10, and 15. And here they are pretty much a lot better. Right. I have a question for you in chat to get you off the talks about PHP and Python and stuff I don't understand and making me say how easy it is for me to learn programming and then discussing how difficult it is. Yes. You're not fooling anyone. You are not. So, I want you can look at this base and you can probably tell that it's not going to last forever, right? This base might be, I won't say on the last legs, but it's not really far off, right? You can see that it's going to be maybe like, 10 streams or something, and then that's going to be it. And then the question starts arising, what next? So before you just start shouting specific modes or settings or mod, I want to give you some indications about what I would like to have, as in what I would like in terms of the challenges here. So what I would like is I want to be able to have something where, yeah, I know. Thank you, Tracer. You exactly started that. I want to have a gameplay where when people log on and say, ooh, Nilaus, I watch his videos. Let me just see what this stream is. They log in and see this thing. There's not a single thing here that's in the vanilla. Literally, that's this, and this is the only thing that's in vanilla. Oh, okay. But not even the pipes, they're the same. So everything is different. And that means people will come in and like, I don't know. So I like something that looks like vanilla. That means few additional machines. I would also like you to consider that it should be something where we can do some kind of engagement. I loved the C block where we had this plus 1 hour. It was absolutely fantastic. So something of that effect. I have an idea, but I'm not going to push it just now. I'm going to let you... That's me, you're talking about me. Yeah, I know there's a lot of of people who are playing vanilla and then come in and look at this and like, I can't relate. And I don't like that. I want people to be able to relate to what we are doing here. And that's basically why I want something to keep that in mind. So let's talk about concepts. Concepts where that would be the case. Let's see. Shred Guy, he did one with the Bugzilla. So that would look very much like a vanilla game, but the concept was that every, I don't know, 30 minutes or so, a huge biter would come crashing into his base. That meant people watching could say, oh, this is vanilla. But the people who played vanilla would still be looking at it and saying, oh, this is not vanilla, because there are different tricks or tips to it, or different ways of preparing. So, and I can also do something where there's a challenge, but I don't want the challenge to be just annoying. For example, oh, crazy biters. I'm like, yeah, that's just going to be really very grindy of a game until you get artillery, and then it becomes trivial. And that's not fun in any way. So something that has some kind of modded aspect, but the modded aspect can be extremely easy to explain in terms of just, oh, what is that building? And yeah, I'm gonna let you mull over it for about 20 minutes and come up bounce ideas. We'll talk about the ideas, then I'm gonna talk about some of my things, right? Pyranodan is one of the things I've considered. I've also considered Omnimatter, but both of those have the effect that people who play vanilla will look at it and be like, I have no idea what's going on. I don't know if this is good or bad or well designed or awkward or I don't know. And those numbers, they don't mean anything. So Factorio extended with Rampant AI and Armageddon. So, Harpolos, Rampant AI, I know that. Factorio extended, that's where they have better machines, yeah? And Armageddon, I don't know. Can you explain what Armageddon is? But yeah, I think you're onto something here. Yeah, play campaign on most difficult? Yeah, if they have difficulties in the campaign, that would be nice. I don't think so. I don't dare hope for things like as awesome as that. Oh, hold on, that's the wrong one. I'm not gonna get anything exciting from that. I'm gonna get it from up here. Look at this. Bloop, 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 bloop. I almost have the 500. That's so crazy. Let's actually look at the production stats. Oh, how I wish I had a capability to search in this overview, because this is not easy. There. Those are... There. That one. Oh. Now I need to find it again. This is not designed for Angel's mods. So look at this. I've created 777 or 87, but I've created 1.3. Nice. 1.3 modules already. Racking it up. Okay. Armageddon is Bugzilla plus underground spawners. Spiders can show up behind your wall. Extended like the purple machines, purple belts, and such. Rampart AI is an awesome mod too. That Armageddon sounds so cool. Internal defense and stuff. Yeah, exactly, Gargoyle. I'm totally with you on that. Forge World. What is CEO from Discord, as your name is? What is Forge World? I mean, just the name Forge World sounds interesting. Yeah, the danger ores, that seems really interesting as well. It at least extremely aesthetic. It'll also force some... I can't just be doing this stuff, right? As I have a tendency always to do. So that's actually an interesting concept. I was also considering that. Hey, Vitoli, good to see you. Even keen to see a base without a main bus? Description. Hey, Vitoli, good to see you. CEO. What is Forge World? But I'm interested with Forge World. It sounds awesome. Right, we're gonna make this thing here. Let's see, what is the... It operates at 0.27, and this needs 0.27, except that once I throw my modules in here, this goes quite a lot better. So I don't need one of these for 3 of the other ones. Oop. I'll get it here. What? I run out? Alright, back at him. I'll take 300 this time. Portal is a C block omnimatter. Ooh. But that sounds awesome. Sounds awesome, but I also acknowledge that it's not something I want to be looking at in terms of streaming experience. Because I think it would, it sounds awesome to play, that's no doubt about it, but not exactly what I'm looking for. Correct. Get out. Factorissimo, but trying to make everything in the smallest possible blueprint. The Factorissimo is the one thing that I had already on my agenda as a absolute method. Please also consider that I want something where we can use, where I can use it as a motivator to get new supporters. Oh, that should probably not be up here if you need all these things. So, but was the extended? I think that's an excellent idea. That's a really good idea. Extended is probably a definite at this point. Because that extended looks very much like a vanilla game, but it isn't. Isn't quite. And it's not something I've tried, but I can very easily extrapolate. Then let's add Factorissimo to it. And let's add some other quirk to it, because there has to be more than this. Whether that's a biter perspective, I don't really know, but it could very well be. Oh, copper? Why are you not getting... Oh, you're not getting... I forgot we needed the copper. What? Yep. We did need the copper anyway. Boom. Got it. These two, and that means I can make... that out of the way. This one. Got it. There. These are going to be 1,000. I could make dangerous ore, because that would... One of the key points I've learned from the danger ores, which means it looks awesome, but what it also could be really interesting is when you look at it like, what the hell is going on? But the game feels pretty much okay. If we add Factorissimo, we kind of compensate, because the danger ores is extremely frustrating, as I've heard, that when you're... because you can easily expand a bit and then you kind of get too boxed in. And in that case, I could be using it sort of, I don't know, not compensated too much, but basically looking at it from that perspective. Yeah, I think that might be... We're looking at giving the chat something to control in your next playthrough. Exactly. Something the chat can control. New supporters, do the grind of tutorials. Oh, hold on. The new supporters count is way off now, because we have not gotten any new supporters today, but we still have a lot of supporters, no doubt. But I also want to make sure that it's actually an accurate number. 0831 2018, as they write in the US. Makes no sense to me. Sisto did a really good series with an island spawn with the condition that you use landfill only to bring resources. That would be a good quirk, I think. Yep, I'd also watch that, and that was for Factorio. But instead of doing it on island spawn, it could be done with danger ores. Danger ores. Whistle stop factories. I don't want to do what KOS has done. Very simple. If she's done something, that's her thing, and I don't want to be. Don't want to have that predicate of saying, "Oh, you're just copying." I'd like to be trendsetter and not trend follower. Such as C block, such as AB, such as AAI. They all started on my meager little channel here. So this is also if someone knows of a good some good mods that would be interesting to play. That would also be interesting. There. Right. So I think we have everything now. Well, except we don't, but okay. We don't have all of this junk here. This is way overdone. So I'll just half of it. But something for the chat to interact with. And that could be... It could be something like the Boxilla part where... Well, thank you, CEO. Take a conference and that can be moved by chat, but that's useless to think of something else. Well, let's come up with an example. For every X donated, a Boxilla spawns, right? So that means this is your opportunity to screw me over while simultaneously supporting me. Something like that would be interesting. That could be so like every, I don't know, shouldn't be happening all the time, but let's say $50 or something. For every $50 donated, something triggers and a Boxilla spawns. That means it could be something fun, like, hey, we want to do that. Or it could be like, yeah, okay, fine, we'll or it could be, I don't know, number of viewers does something, because I know that Vitoli and Timbo can code their way out of it, and I think it would be really awesome to do some API between Factorio mods and the chat. That would be really unique. So let's think about that. Yeah, Clusterio, yep. It's the idea of having a web service that interacts between the game. Yes, and the Vitoli will come in with a small donation. Yeah. Every new supporter gets a Boxilla or the random event that keeps it rolling in. Ooh, that would be just wrecking it. Multiplayer where supporters member get an episode or share an episode each, which runs each other, but each episode there's new players that join. Yeah, Gargoyle, that's not gonna happen. It's very simple because it would just require a tremendous amount of. It would also not really be my stream, and I don't really like having people messing around with my bases. I get really frustrated by it, and I generally don't find it fun. There are very, very few people I could play with, and I've played with them, and it's awesome, but I don't want to expose myself to that frustration. This is supposed to be relaxing, that's frustrating. So that's not gonna happen. What do we get? We got this one. Let's do that one. And we have the problem again. Come on, kill. I can't kill these. Why to do that? Does this work? I don't know. Try it. Module 4 becomes module 8. Kill this. it does work. Nice. I know that, but we know it now. Okay, they go in here and... Well, just Shift C. Got it. And that's a mistake. Off you go. Boom. Okay. Oh yeah, some kind of big donation every 50 or something like that. The big event. I think the blue board makes ferric chloride not sulfuric. Like, what? They do? Oh yeah, they do. Oh, that sucks. So I do need the ferric chloride. Okay. Then they probably shouldn't have been here, but further down. Don't matter. Thank you for reminding me. And I'll take this one. Oh no! Air filter Mark II. Why are we not building air filters Mark II? Clay bricks. Alright, fine. You just yell when you see the clay brick somewhere. Whoop. 1, 2. One, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Rampart AAI with AAI defense only. Normal turrets disabled. Twist number and quality of vehicles dependent donations in some way. How long will you last? Yeah, yeah, I don't want to be. I think it'd just be fun of something. I don't know how, but I'm just throwing ideas out. It doesn't have to be biters. It could also be Factorissimo, but I could only build a factory for every something. So that means whenever a new supporter comes in, then it's like, yes, I can finally make one of those. One of the things that I really need in order to progress with the base. I mean, something like this. And then I'm like, come on. Then finally, then I'll be really happy about it. And we could put names on the Factorissimo buildings. I think that would be really awesome. I don't want to have things centered too much around biters because I don't find biters that compelling, to be honest. So, okay, so these are not working because they require the other thing. That should be filling up immediately. Yes, it will. Really? What? Oh, right. And finally they are building. These should be a lot faster with all the productivity modules. There you go. Let's see. Factory TL building based on tier of support. Yes, Mohammed, that's the one. Supporter controlled research. Ooh, that's a great one. Rampart AAI will screw your UPS. But Vitoli, you are... I think that's actually an interesting one. How do we link support and science? How do we link that? How many tiers of Factorio buildings are there? 3? There's a small one, which is the Captain of Industry. The middle one would be the Robber Baron, and the last one would be Fanatical Devotee. In combination with Danger Ores of... That's a... Danger Ores. That's awesome. Yep. How about adding SpaceX to the end as well? We might do that. We could do that. That's also sort of within the realm of of standard. One thing I'm concerned about is it must be significantly different from my vanilla series, which is pretty much all vanilla. Oh no, it's not pretty much. It is all vanilla. Right? Do we have stuff? We are gonna take these. But not that one. This will then be the blue circuits. Let's at least make sure that we have them. Got it. Do we get any? No, we don't. We don't have a single one. What is the major malfunction? The major malfunction here is a lack of basic electronics, because we don't even craft the basic electronics. I am such a noob. Here. These are at least somewhat okay. I'm gonna put you here. And then I'm gonna kill you again. Here. And whoop. Aha! It works. And that means I also need to get carbon in here. Carbon. Got it? Yes, got it. Right. Let's me worry about that. Okay, I'll get some help from the crew and we'll make it happen. When did you need it again? I think this episode, this series will be... I don't think it'll be 10 more episodes. So that's 5 more weeks. Yeah, Apollos, exactly. And I would like us to do some testing, because as with all the other great things you've made, I am designing by defect. Means that when I see something, I know what I don't like about it. And I know it sucks, but that's why we have to build according to sort of ooh. What? We don't have any solder. How is this working without solder? What am I missing? There's no solder. How do we get that? This can't be right. Yeah, okay. So it is because I don't have any solder. This one also shouldn't be like that, right? Oh, look at that. That's a mistake. This one would be the uncoiling of the solder. And let's see. Yes, it is. Much nicer. Shift C. Since city blocks are such a staple of your gameplay, then why not you only get to add a block quadrant per supporter? That's also an interesting. Did we ever make something broken? Oh wait, we did every time. Yeah, I did have solder, but I had changed the machine somehow. I don't know how, but I wrecked it. But now the question becomes, is it also wrecked up here? No, it's good. It's up, all the way up. No, it's good. But it's not actually correct. So this one is entirely Mark 8 modules. This one is entirely not Mark 8 modules. So we should do that. But I think the once I do that, I should also at least take one of them out. Not gonna have that many. Nope. Do this one first. Very good. And here. All of these in there. How many am I getting? I'm getting exactly 500. Sweet. Now I'm just contemplating whether... Why am I only building 500? I should be building more. Maybe ramp up the mod, start with vanilla and a timer when timer runs out at a mod. That adds a challenge. Yeah, it's gonna be difficult to make, but it's it could... It's if I did like ramp up the mods like that you're proposing, it would still mean that people coming in at sort of this stage of the game would not really understand what's going on. That's unfortunate. Right. So going back to my base, get some upgrades. But I think we're onto something. I also want to make sure that it's not to it. But I really like the idea of what is it? Of the Factorio buildings according to supporters. Now then the question becomes, should it only be new supporters or should it be all supporters? Because if I start with all supporters, I'm not going to sound ungrateful, but I actually wouldn't be in any kind of trouble for a very long time. That's oh, I so badly want to upgrade everything here, so just do it. Just do it. Upgrade, upgrade. Everything is now upgraded. Excellent. And now we do this. It's kind of silly because all of it will be replaced anyway when we get the next year. And we get the green machines for all of it. Yeah, so that's upgraded. This one. Upgraded. All of it is. And I only have 66 left. What? Ah, not enough. That's a lot of that. But look at this. Are we? Woo, we have it. Nice. I'd say new supporters and separate donations so the existing power can keep you going also. Yeah, but I would also be tempted to do that, but the one thing I would be concerned about would be whether that would be like, oh, so my support here is wasted because I got in before that, or I've been supporting you for 3 months or 5 months or it's 10 months and then it doesn't count as a support. That's don't like that, but it is a tough balance to strike. This one, is it upgraded? I think it is. It's the blue one. Okay, so what we've done today is actually pretty damn impressive, in my opinion. We are at 241. It might actually be an opportunity for us to go into tungsten now. Oh, just have a look. This is at 9.4, so it's below. What about these? 12 million? 4, 3. That's obviously the same. What about this one? This is still 1 million. What about this coal? Still 10 million. Where's all the coal going? This one. I'm just not using any materials. This is so strange. The bobmonium, where's my bobmonium coming from? I think the bobmonium is actually shrinking quite rapidly. There you go. All right. The bobmonium is probably the next one, but then I can just tap this 42 million. Mods that add challenges like Dangerous and Armageddon would still look like vanilla to new viewers. Exactly, Gargoyle. That's exactly my my point of just because they changed the gameplay and the play style. Extended also makes it a lot more convenient, but it doesn't change the basic functionality. It has new machines, new inserters, new belts, all that stuff. Right, I'm going to take a 3-minute break. I'm so happy we started this discussion because we're really getting something here. Very interesting. So keep throwing ideas around. I'll be taking a 3-minute break and then I'll be back again. Let's clicky clicky. Let's go on a break. And we're back. First, we fix the scaling. For some reason. And there we go. Just to verify that it works. Yep, it does. Excellent. And we're back. All right, nothing new in chat. Right, so what is it the next thing we want to do? Let's have a look at our to-do lists. Oh, cobalt steel. I think we want cobalt steel first because that enables us to actually make blue loaders. So let's have a look at cobalt steel. Cobalt steel is, nope, here. Boom. Hey, Shalea, good to see you. Great to see you, actually. And cobalt ingots and steel ingots. We have both, so should be pretty easy. Maybe even just build it here because we have it. Cobalt ingots. All right, that's just incredibly easy. This is almost like too easy. This is going to request cobalt steel ingots. Funny how we don't have any of those in this location, but this is of no concern. I'll start from here. So we'll start by saying whoop there. Oh, how I hate this one. Why did I decide to bring it this close? Well, I didn't know at that time. Nope. Yep. And I'll put it here. Yep. So that's cobalt steel. What? Oh, that's steel ingots here. I'm going to need more. Or basically, I'm only going to make cobalt steel once this is full. I think that's a better way of doing it. Basically, just putting a condition here where it only goes out, or it prioritizes this, and then it goes out here. Fine. What else? Some better machines, I guess. Don't need to build very much, but let's go up and get my crawler. So we can actually do some driving and wrecking today. I know that's very disappointing. What did I miss today? What you miss a lot. Hey, and also Tim, good to see you. Getting here. Slept very badly last night, so I'm going to try to stay fairly quiet tonight. Less risk of insane babbling that way. Oh, Tim. So, tell me about how you're doing today. I'd love to hear a bit of babbling. So for Shalea and for Tim, the update of what we've done today, we did this one last time where we built... Ooh, what? Why? How? What? How can this not work? How did this just... What? Why are you not working? Well, that one should work then. What seemed to... Oh, sulfuric acid? No? What? And... Oh, these never worked. These never worked. Oh my god, that's so bad. Oh. Alright, thank you, Shalea, and Tim for coming in. How does the power grid look like? Pretty damn awesome. I'm using 1/10 of the power. This is 37 times 60. That's over 2 gigawatts. And I'm using 200 megawatts, so blah. Hey, Alex. Oh, this is bad. So, I never got around to showing what I actually built because of this insanity here. Now they'll start working. So that also explains why it's stuck, because now it's only those 3 that are working. But these will always be working for sure. And here we go. Off we go again. Great. Now, that was the explanation. Okay, so I wanted to show where first we built this monstrosity here. This is creating Mark 8 modules, and we've been throwing them around. These sound right. I said a bit over 2 gigawatts. That's pretty good accurate at a glance. Should add to the mods some sort of deterioration over time of things in the power grid of solar panels. Too much maintenance would be horrible, but some kind of random event. Well, Tracer, oh, don't they or an I. Tracer, I think that Dangerous is actually the delimiting factor here, because that means I'm not going to be able to make uh, make solar panels of this size, because I simply do not have the size for it. And I don't think, does solar panels work inside Factorio buildings? If they do, I'm just gonna cry. Hey, Natsar, good to see you. How are the deep dark forests of Sweden treating you? Really? Thought it was 37 times 6. Yeah, 2,200. Yeah, whatever. And Max, you're back. Alright, so the other thing we also created was actually the blue circuits. Not that we really need them at this point, but if we... No. Somehow that's not what I wanted. Boards, that's the only one I can find it, is here. There are 70 items that need it. Most of them are high-tech things. It might not be that relevant, but actually one of them is used for the rocket, so I must get it for the rocket. But which one it is, I have no clue. Mark 4. Assembling machine, this is the key one. This is the one I want, but I'm now missing nitinol and tungsten to get there. Batteries, beacons Mark 3, also very important. I know that there's something required. Come on, where is it? Yes, not. Rocket. Rocket control unit. Rocket control unit. No, it only the multi-layer circuit boards. Plus all that crap. Actually interesting that is not required. And I lost myself again. Where? Oh, there you go. I need to find the crawler. They don't work inside buildings. Great. Been raining for days now. Yep, that's also. Autoimmune arthritis keeps me awake with pain sometimes. On the plus side, I had an idea for a fantasy story involving a wandering war veteran with a huge diarrhea sidekick. Yeah, that's an potential. The problem is also always when you have ideas, then it's like they're so far from the idea to actually getting anywhere with it. That's at least how I feel. Unfortunately, I get great ideas, well, by my standards, of course, and then I'm getting stuck because, well, what am I going to do with this idea? It's not just going to implement itself. Did you add cobalt steel yet? Nope. I have not. And for my no, I will not add vital respawn, and it's not because basically the reason is I don't see a point to it. It doesn't add anything good to the game. It's not going to add any kind of additional challenge or something that would be like, oh, that's going to be more fun. That would just mean that they're going to chrome forward and they're going to be blasted by my artillery, and so what? Oh, here they are. Way too much cobalt I decided to take out. I'm not going to use much cobalt here. The idea may be stupid when Desik started, but Grizzly Adams little... Hey, Sherwood, good to see you. Yep, ideas are cheap. Exactly. Let's get up here on the road. That's kind of where we're supposed to be driving. So, any more concepts or ideas on what we should do in terms of the base? So, do we have some better blast furnaces? Better blast furnaces. I also want a search button here. Yes, we do have better blast furnaces. And maybe even better. But this is incredibly stupid. Oh, did I just wreck something? Oh, yes, I did. And from here, output to left. But should it be possible to go this way? I think I actually only can't see a way that need this much. Oh. Okay. So, how do we make cobalt steel again? Piece. We just put it into one of these. Must have them, right? I must have them. There. And do I also have the other ones? Nope. I don't. How can I not have those? Casting machines. Why are there no casting machines now? Damn it. Because I was doing it for strand casting, that's why. So, this one. Cobalt steel. How much are you consuming? You're consuming 6 plus 12. So, I just need 2 of these, I guess. And it's up here. Good. I'll just go get some casting machines. Should be easy. I think the counter was a bad idea. It seems to make us drive too good. Well, yeah. I drive better now, much more careful. But I also drive a lot less. So there's also that consideration. Casting machines, where art thou? Is that a casting machine? Nope, that's an induction furnace. Is that a casting machine? It is. Why do I have so much crap in inventory? Three. These are all going to be just this little one. And of course we just do this part. So how much are you outputting per second? You're now outputting 3.6 NT. Oh, whoa, this you're outputting 180 per second and you are consuming 20. So I need 9. Ah. Okay, so much for my preparation, you know? Boom and boom. And that also pretty much summarizes that 3.6 times 18 is too much. 3.6 times 18. 64. That is 2 blue belts. Nope. I need an underground. 2 underground. There. And this. And unfortunately, I have to do this, which is absolutely stupid. And here. Boom, boom. Oh, good. Everything done. One is going in here and splitting into two. This one on the other line goes the other way. Got it. And we just need... Actually, I need this as well. Let's make things consistent. Go away. Oh, how I hate the fact that I have to use the red ones when they obviously don't work. This one is going to be cobalt steel. This was like, oh, that's Invar. Cobalt steel. This one will be looking at cobalt steel less than 1k, really? Should be less than 10k. And it'll be cobalt, oops, steel plates. No, cobalt steel is low. That's sounds better. And this one should also trigger 10k higher. I guess that was just in the beginning where I did not have the capability. And I'll just go up and get some more. Hey, good night, Patrick. Did you learn that perfect language in school or work or by yourself? Well, perfect, I wouldn't call it that, but I lived in US and I lived in UK for a year each place respectively, more or less. So I guess that also has an influence. But I also went to English high school in Denmark, so I've always been interested in learning English, and I guess also the streaming is helping a lot. Just keeping it up to date. I also speak English mostly at work, so. I'm missing. How many research items in a vanilla game? I think they count. So, Oliver, does Tim have a wiki page? It's interesting. Can you share that, Tim, in the Discord? I'd like to see it. You've piqued my interest. The alarm icon is steel coils. Oh, yeah, it is. What did I go up here for? I did go up here for these. And there. Great. This is looking very nice. And it's just an absurd amount of productivity here. I'm wondering if I miscalculated something. I might have. Something like this. See? How that's cheating away over there, but it doesn't matter. It's not going to work anyway. Alright, but this is certainly going to be filled up quite rapidly. And this one is... Okay, so we're using a lot here. This is great. Great to see that, and not really much I can do about it. Get this one up. This is here, and at this point I will not take it up, but I'll take it this way first. So I'll take something like this. And this will be... Boom! And that means we can finally, after way too long of a wait time, stop this silliness here. You'll just be making 50 of those. And copy paste. Well, oh, yeah, okay. Well, still have a few things that not really ready. Here, 200, no way. I'm gonna make 300. I want a lot of that because I'm gonna be upgrading a lot. And that one is going out. Instead, I'll have the corresponding blue ones. Now there's no excuse not to use the blue. And better numbers here. 800. No, not 8,000. Damn it. That's probably gonna... That one goes out for sure. This is 200. This is 200. 100. Yep, and I still have some annoying things that I don't really, or I can't really get rid of. Ah, it crystallizes Mark II. Don't think that's something I want to carry around all the time. Yeah, I think this is good. Keep these in here. Oh, that one. And unfortunately, I can't use the auto trash because then I also start auto trashing in other locations, and I don't want to do that. Right, this is working. This one is obviously not working because I don't have this cobalt steel and cobalt steel bearings. I'll get that up here. Let's see. I will take... I guess the bearings part will be... Oh, that's nice. So cobalt steel does not need any lubricant. That's nice. Something like this. So let's start from a scratch. This one will be cobalt steel bearings. They'll be from here to there. And this will be the cobalt bearings. Yes. We'll have something inbound, and you'll have that one inbound as well. And then go out here, and I will not control it the usual way. I'll control it like this. Bearings, great. How much did I set to? 500. Fine. Now this will be... Gonna be cobalt steel gears, both of them. Copy paste, and they will also have some red ones here. They'll be constrained at this. The logistics network. Nope. Nope. Good. Copy paste. Copy. No. Copy paste. 500. Put something in. They are going. into here. Upgrade, please. All right, upgrade. Boom. I'll then also do another upgrade now. I'll do an upgrade from here to there, from there to there, from, and lastly from splitter to splitter. Good. Vanilla dangerous would be troublesome. You either have a ton of ores and nothing but steel chests for storage, or if you set ores to a minimum, you'll be moving miners all day long. British born writer, gamer, and editor of mixed English and Greek heritage. Oh, interesting. Let's see. You either have a ton of ores and nothing but steel chests for storage. Why do I only have steel chests for storage? I don't get that. Why don't you use auto trash? Well, Alex, if I use auto trash, it works as long as I'm in this stuff. But if I stand here and get auto trash, then they end up in random locations, or basically in either of these locations that have a storage chest. Suddenly I will be getting them all sorts of weird places, and I don't like that. Mainly for consistency's sake, but I like it. It's so embarrassing that I don't have better power poles. As Sarah editors in different companies. Hey. I only ever wrote one book, and the editor went bankrupt while I was waiting for the ISBN. I ended up putting it on the web, so that made... But still, you wrote an entire book. That's a pretty big effort. That's not something you just do. Right, these ones. Get out. And get out. And get out. And get out. Yes. So, let's move over. There, that was actually working rather well. Moving up. Could you solve a big starting? A new subs gets a random chance for A, Factorio movements, 2, disaster, 3, cleared area. Amount of subs influence the chance at things. I think it gets really complicated. I like it, but I think it's going to be hard to balance so it doesn't become either too good or too bad. But it would be awesome, like having a... Basically, it's a lottery. So when there's a donation, it's about, so let's see what we get. Ain't it, right? Nope, it's not. And logical. This is, though, module logic, module logic. Somewhere where they need gold. There you go, that's gold. Anything else I need to get rid of? Nope, got it. Excellent, and I have my 500, excellent. You can solve this by adding a storage chest with actual provider in each block. The system would, of course, end up in the mall. Yeah. Oh, right. Yeah, that, like, that's what you mean by steel chest. I was like, why don't I have iron chests? But, of course, it was from a context of, that's the best you have. Yeah, I don't mind. I'll just make lots of them. How many people... if you knew how many people I know have been trying to write a book, one book, any book, for decades. Exactly. That's also my thing. I mean, everyone has a book in them, but not a lot of people get that book out of them. All right, let's spend the time we have left on chasing some what are we chasing? We are chasing tungsten. Where's the tungsten? There. Tungsten comes from this hybrid catalyst. purified givelite, purified stereotype, and purified bimonium. Now we have an issue though. Purified givelite. First of all, purified givelite. Givelite. What was it? Givelite, stereotype, and bimonium. That just comes from the crystals. This crystal is good. This crystal is good. This crystal is not done because I need hydrofluoric acid. I do not have hydrofluoric acid in any way, shape, or form. So that's going to be the first thing we need to deal with. And in order to deal with it, I need my good, trusty... There. That's just running straight down. Trusty crawler. There. Okay, this looks good. So how are we doing here? We're doing 30,000. That's... I know it's completely insane to build this much when it's used for exactly one item. Is it one item? Let me just think. Let's see. Cobalt. That one's not. Cobalt steel. What do you use for? 2 items.
A kind gesture.
A kind gesture. Player 8472 donated $2.32. Player 8472. Where are you? Where are you? Didn't you have another name in chat? You used to have that name in chat, but thank you. Very kind of you. Where are you in chat? You are lurking about here. The other one is a steam engine Mark III. What about that one? Also 2 items. It's so silly to have this one though. Here's Invar Cobalt Steel X. So useless. Okay, because it is so utterly useless, even I will not allow it to go crazy. We build some more things down here. Do that. And let's build. Let's see. Why is it so difficult to hit at this? Let's build a few. And by a few, I mean all of them. Don't care, just want to build all. That's it. And then I go to this location here and just grab everything. There. Good. So we need to like take a look at forgot the other name. There we go. Hey, so you're here. I'm a bit spent already. Played 2 Point Hospital from release 8 AM till... Oh, great. I just had it pop up on my Steam account and I was like, It says you might like this because you liked Oxygen Not Included. I was like, So let me know. Tell me something about 2 Point Hospital. Is it something you think I would like? Right, so we need hydrofluoric acid. Let's have a look at hydrofluoric acid, how we do this. Hydrofluoric acid, that one comes from fluoride ore and a lot of sulfuric acid. That's not fun. It also comes from some blah here and then comes from a barrel. So we're gonna have to do this. So we need fluoride ore. Can we get this again? That one? Nope. Fluoric wastewater. Now, this is where I ask myself, didn't we just throw out a ton of fluoric wastewater? Is this fluoric wastewater? Am I just going insane here? Hello, fluoric wastewater. How little did we know you? I had the suspicion here. So what I should have done instead was at least kill all of these now. Well, that is at least something I can do. That will make sure that it does not get any worse. Yes. So I'll take it up here and this one. Boom. Boom. Great. So what I need is a lot of... Sure as hell hope I have them in my... There. Alright. Chemical plants. Or... There we go. These. Got it. Caloric waste something something. Yes, please. I think you'd like 2 point. It is at heart a resource management system. Yeah. Yeah, it's good. If you did like Theme Hospital, I didn't. I'd never played it. Not sure. It's relaxing for the most part. If you like Theme Hospital, you probably like it. Yeah, but I never played that, so I don't know reference. So how much you're consuming 200 per second? I can't see that I'll be needing more than 200. But you never know. And infuriating. Must have brass plates, right? I must have brass plates. Come on, seriously. Do I have brass plates? Brass plates. Thank you. Do I have coils? Yes, I do. Can I make the coils into something better? Yes, I can. I'll do that one and then just throw this in just for the hell of it. Oh, that fills up, let's say, quite fast. Look at this. Choo, choo, choo. And that was a bit much. There you go. 200. Done. We'll now go in here. And maybe I should have built some of these as well. There you go. Go. And electric power poles. Don't know what else is keeping me there. Get that back in. That one. That one. And everyone's happy. Good. Except the fact that I just picked up these two. Damn. There. So let's make this a... Okay. And now I need to put it into a box. And the box is needed. Not. Oh, iron. Let's see. Only negative for me is the repairs that occur on the way to the third star, sometimes building. Okay. Yeah, that's... Things have... It's really difficult not to make those kind of games grindy. Natural progression. The one gripe, and it's actually really the only one I have with oxygen not included, is the fact that it just became so um silly. Oh, look at that. Why am I still using red ones? All right, I'll just get rid of these red ones. I have a tough time seeing this would be needed. There we go. Boom. All right. So I need somehow to cultivate an additional need, which could be just something like this. Obviously not these. But simply just allowing this one to go, which keeps things operational, which will keep this one. Come on. Be lots of things. Alright, you are producing now. Boom. 50 out. Coming up. Coming up. Boom. Is it full? Ooh, it is full. Why is it full? Oh, because I'm an idiot. That's why. And this is where I need 1, 2, 3. Boom. There. I don't think it works. Okay, this can't be good. This one. Whoa. How can you not get rid of this fast enough? Okay. You're continually operational. Well, you know what? I'm just gonna do that. No, 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 no. Okay. Pew, 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 pew. That's pretty fast now. Alright. I don't need 2 of those now. Got it. No complaints. Operational foil. 40 operational. And it works. Great. Yeah, clear the other waters. Thank you. Right. Now let's figure out how do we make this. I just add some... What is calcium sulfate doing? I hate calcium sulfate. Because then I suddenly need silicon ore. Like, where am I getting the silicon ore from? All of a sudden. Well, I suppose I could get silicon ore because it actually comes from here. Huh. Okay. Forget my whining. That was actually pretty awesome. Right, I guess it's a chemical plant we need for this. That one. So, how much? How many? Where? This is consuming 8 per second. So, or if I just do that one, it'll consume 62 per second. So, crazy. Let's actually just build it like this. There. That's the calcium sulfate. We'll figure out what to do about that. And I will need some way to get this into the middle, which is not that difficult. Could get it here. Oh, already have it. There. Oh, this is just almost too perfect, isn't it? Yeah. Boom. Boom. Yep. All we need now is some sulfuric acid coming in at a pretty crazy speed. Do we have sulfuric acid? Nope. Yes, we do. Which way is it going? This is provided from this side. Okay. Well, no matter. I'm just gonna do it this way. Oops, that's the wrong one. Wrong end. Putting it in there this way. Got it. Got it. Coming in. Yes. You're pumping it out. Excellent. So what's the complaint here? Complaint is that it's not getting in there. Should I have... No, I'll use this as the storage. There you go. That's nice. And boom. And boom. This is good. Alright, I like this. I don't think you are needed to wasting materials here. Let's just say this is pretty good speed. Okay, but it's just barely able to keep up. But it'll there. Oh, hold on. One thing that also to keep in mind is what if this one fills up? It's gonna happen just now, but it could happen. In that case, I need and that'll just be only an overflow valve. Yay for underground belts. That's just a catch. This one is going to be you will be crafting sulfuric acid directly. This no, it's not. It's sulfur dioxide. Ugh, bit less comfortable. Nevertheless, we gotta try it. Here, this one. Make some advanced sulfur dioxide. Yes, please. Which also again means that one. And this one becomes an overflow valve again. The next process produces sulfur dioxide. You can recycle that together with some of the purified water into sulfuric. Yep, I can. That's exactly what we're doing now. Except, and this is where you are completely fully entitled to scream and yell at me for being a cheating bastard. The fact that I bent this one and then created from scratch here, or from just pure nothingness. Inserter. I would just need silicon ore, and that goes into sulfur. I don't know what I want to use the crushed stone for. What are we building? I came late today. I forgot the Thursday this week. Well, it's actually Thursday every week from now on. What we're building is actually working towards tungsten. And tungsten requires... Alright, let's just do the process. Tungsten ore. This one. Requires hybrid catalyst. We can do that easily. Got those. It requires purified bombonium. Comes from crystal. And then just easy peasy. So I'll do that on site. Same with stereotype, we have that, but we do not have the dualite crystals because they need hydrofluoric acid. So I'm gonna make a hydrofluoric acid, and then there's this nice little process here that, I guess someone will want to do. And this is sulfur dioxide. Not pretty. Go. Go. Yeah. And then I'll figure out how to get this out. Good. This one. What do you need? You don't need anything, but I need... I keep removing this because... Up here, I will request some... This is so strange. I'll request some... Oh, this... Nope. Where are you? Here. Oh, here. I don't expect this to be very much, but it could be something here. Good. And I'll then bring it over this side, except forget, or this is silicon ore. It is a crazy amount of silicon ore I store in order to save, to really utilize this. The thing, where is it? Okay. Needs to go. Nope, 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 nope. Try again. There. Got it. Here. Got it. And this way it's down. See if it comes in. And then it will be my last 5 weekend streams then probably. I have lectures Friday morning next semester. Ooh, yeah, that's... Sorry to hear that, but I have also, during the majority of my studies, I have skipped out on electromagnetism, which was always Friday at 8 o'clock. And how does Friday at 8 o'clock work when you're studying? Not particularly well would be my simple answer. This one, I'll just let it run full. I don't know what it's going to be. Alright, how are you doing? You're doing fine. How are you doing? Also doing fine. So, I'll then take this. And then I will only do an underflow valve now. So, this one up here will only work when that's not full. Alright, let's... All of this looks good. Let's try it and see when this kicks off again. This is 100. Yep. This dips down. This one is being used. Yep. So it is producing once in a while. Let's keep this an eye on this, whether it decreases. It should preferably decrease. Yes, it does. It does decrease, yeah. Does it? No, it doesn't. Now it goes up to 11, 12, 13. Is it a net positive cycle? Huh. Okay, now it goes down again. No idea. Well, this one will be also quite an issue, right? Because this is the only thing I have. So I'm gonna hope I need a lot more geolite. Geolite chunks, what does that need for? That's needed for aluminium ore. Yeah. Zinc ore. Really? Only aluminium ore. Well, we do need a lot of aluminium ore. We're home at noon most days though. Other 2 are 9 to 10. Okay. You might want to reroute the red belt in the silicon block. It leads into an underground for silicon ore. Yeah? Oh, that one. Give a light, yeah. The dead belt. I like the speed at which we are removing them. Thank you, Diamond Axe. That looks better. Still a bit spaghetti-ish, but you know, ideally it would look much better like this. But the problem with this is the crap I now have in my inventory. Yep. Alright, so that means we now have the geolite. This is excellent. And we need to figure out where I should make my tungsten. It's so tempting just to make it further out, but I really need other stuff at the tungsten as well. Question is, could I also build it like so? That's a train station. Why do I want a train station here? For that one? I think I'll just build it out here. So this one will be tungsten ore. Yeah. And that means here we are going to need that one. We already got these two. We'll need givolite and bubmonium. Let's see where bubmonium is brought to. Nope. Bubmonium. Yes, please. That goes in here. Okay, so we have bubmonium and we have stereotype. We just don't have geolite. Let's bring the geolite crystals somewhere useful. Let's just take one. Geolite crystal. Check. Yeah, it's coming. All right, I'll do it from the overview first. That's always easier. And that's outer space. Make it here. Oh, it's even more outer space. Here. Even more. No, less outer space. There we go. This is when the bubmonium stops. Here. You know what? Might as well just place it. That one. And then we take the bubmonium. Is available here. Bubmonium. This is bubmonium. Up. 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 Then we need stereotype. So here. But of course it's not here. Then we need the two catalysts. Got it. Boom. Those are the items I need. Cats. Hello from Canada, everyone. And hello, Nilaus. Hello, Cats. I haven't seen you around. I don't think so. It's time for me to go crawl into bed. Night, everyone. And goodbye. Yeah. Let's have a look at the status for today. I am so sad about the person who just unfortunately canceled their subscription today on Patreon. But we cannot have people hang around forever. At some point, people will lose their interest in Factorio. That is happening. So, see, nothing new there. And this one, also good. Right, I'm gonna place this one as we run away. Hold on, build it. Coming. Come on, robots, run faster. And we run out of that. So, of course. Funny how this is not possible. Oops. Yeah, underground belts somehow cannot be upgraded easily without blowing up in my face. So, okay, moving on. Of course, we have lots of red ones. What if we upgrade? Let's try it. Don't like. And I do it again because I don't get any smarter. Red, light blue, dark blue, green catalyst, brown catalyst, and they're coming. What is this one? Okay, that's duolite is also coming, and this one as well. At least that one can be upgraded first. They're already coming in. This is pretty good. Okay, have a look. If we look smaller buffer chests, well, I should, but then I couldn't do exactly this. I couldn't do 2 lanes in and out. See, okay, we've been at it for 3 hours and 47 minutes. I think that's a pretty decent amount of time for a Thursday stream. I think we have made quite a good progress if we really look at it. We are at created all of the Mark 8 modules. We've created the blue circuits that we don't really need for anything just now, but and we're working towards the tungsten. So if I look at this, oh yeah, we also created cobalt steel, that one. So we need the tungsten, which would be difficult to make, and then after the tungsten we have the fun one of being rocket fuel. I can just look at my intro to see what it's like. So let's look at it. Low density plastic, aluminium, titanium, not a problem for any of them. Rocket fuel, that's not really a problem either. And all of these things can be modules, so it's easy piece. Satellite, yeah, this is gonna suck because the solar panels Mark III and the silver zinc batteries. Silver zinc batteries is also going to be annoying, so I'm gonna mark that with the silver zinc battery. That's a really horrible one. Look more satellite radars Mark V. Look at radars Mark V. Yeah, okay, so that requires electronic processing boards and nitinol. So we also need nitinol at some point. Let's actually mark nitinol on the board here. Nitinol plate. It's basically the same as titanium, if I recall correctly. And let's see, heat shielding, silicon nitride, and tungsten carbide. Those are pretty much... Silicon nitride is easy, that's just more silicon. The tungsten carbide, well, that's what we're working towards. Okay, that one's going to be difficult. That one's okay. One's okay. This one's going to be horrible. Really, really horrible. Let's go. Let's just have a look at rocket fuel, just so you get a sense of how horrible it actually is. That one. All right. It comes from 2 of them. Take that one first. Dimethyl hydrazine, dimethyl. It goes dimethylamine, monochloramine. It's just blah blah blah. Tongue twisters all the way through. Methylamine, methanol. Methylamine comes from methanol and ammonia, so we are going to have to do some way of getting lots and lots of methanol. Hydrazine also comes from chloramine. And the rocket oxidizer comes from nitric, which is horrible. And this one, nitrogen dioxide, is also horrible. But I think it's less horrible because nitric acid comes from nitrogen dioxide. And nitrogen dioxide goes into nitrogen dinitrogen tetroxide. from hydrogen monoxide. Yeah. So crazy things. That'll be 3, 4 more before we start launching rockets. But once we launch rockets, I think we'll actually be able to keep up pretty well. So let's take a look at the situation. There were no super chats and no YouTube memberships today. But we did get some very nice donations, so thank you very much. Primarily Tracer and Saint Cabbage donating, so thank you very much to you two. You are absolute rocking the scoreboard there. And also to player 8472. So thank you very much. And to everyone, thank you for joining. Thank you for your very good suggestions. I really like where we're moving on the next series. It's going to be vanilla-like, but it's going to have some interesting quirks, and I'm going to talk to Vittoria about some of those ideas. So I'm going to wrap up tonight. There will be no stream tomorrow, but I'll be back on Monday. I hope that I'll find time during the weekend to be recording for a new series. No promises, because my life is extremely tightly scheduled to make everything work. But I don't want to sacrifice my streams because I really enjoy it and I relax and fun with you. Whew. Good night, everyone. Thank you for joining. I'll be seeing you around. See you on Discord. Be sure to throw more ideas at me. And good night.